So in our last video, we talked about Castaway Island Resort and we did a full review on that. And in that video, we talked a little bit about the activities you can do, but in this week's video, we're gonna go over all the activities that you can have while staying at Castaway Island Resort in Fiji. Let's cue that intro.
What's up YouTube? Trevi from the Adventure Buddies, the modern travel family, bringing you another video filled with tips, tricks, and inspiration to make sure you maximize your next family adventure, like we always do here at the Adventure Buddies.
So quick note here, we're gonna go over all the activities at Castaway Island, but if you want more specific information and details on each individual activity, head over to our Instagram or TikTok at the Adventure Buddies, where we're gonna break down each activity individually in one of those short-form videos. So activity number one, and probably one of our favorites, is snorkeling. So you can do this one of two ways here at the island. So first off, you can go straight from the beach because the reef is really close and actually really spectacular and you don't have to go far. Or you can go out on one of their boats to the inner or outer reefs where they're gonna take you about 10 to 15 minutes outside of the island where you can snorkel along some really cool coral reefs that allows you to free dive deep down and see some really cool. They offer 2 dives per day, one at 8 a.m. and another at 11. And they go to multiple different locations, so much so that we met people who were there for the entire week and dove each of the dives, and they haven't repeated a dive location once. And so we highly recommend you checking out scuba diving. And even if you haven't gone diving before, here at the resort, they are PADI certified and they can get you trained right away. Now, if you're a surfer like Jake and I, you have to knock off Cloudbreaker restaurants while going to Fiji. And so here at the resort, they offer a boat that takes you to those famous surf breaks, plus they have rental board options for you. Quick disclaimer though, if you do want a quality board, we highly suggest you bring your own because again, these are rentals, but all in all, these boards worked and allowed Jake and I to cross off Cloudbreak from our surfing bucket list. Another one of our favorite activities that we were able to do at the resort was going fishing. And so fishing happens one of two ways. First and most uniquely was hand line fishing. And so you go out about 5 p.m. right about sunset and you go fishing with your hand. And so you don't have a rod, you don't have a reel, all you have is a spool of line with a hook at the end. And if you do catch it, you reel it in by hand. So this was a unique way of fishing and we caught a ton of fish. The other way you could do it is you can rent a charter boat that takes you out past the reef where you fish for a little bit bigger fish. Either way, if you do catch something worth keeping, the resort cooks it up and prepares it for you right there. Another fun adventure that you can do while on the island is rent out the speedboat. So there's a variety of different activities you can do on the boat, such as tubing, banana boat ride, water skiing, or what Jake did was wakeboard around the entire island. Take a look. And then if you're looking for a unique activity to do at sunrise or sunset, we highly suggest you heading over to the Water Activities Center where you're gonna get suited with a kayak or a paddleboard and they're gonna do a special tour around the island during sunrise and sunset. Now, one of our kids' favorite activities to do there is just hanging out at one of the 2 pools. So again, 2 pools there. They've got the adult pool with the swim up bar. And yes, kids can go in it, but they can't really splash around and make too much noise because again, it's an adult pool. Or you can go to the kids' pool, which is a little bit shallower, a little bit colder, but they do have a restaurant there, which is a snack bar with some small eats for lunch, but also a little bit of ice cream. The other fun activity that they have for the kids is Kids Club or Teens Club. So this is an all-day event where they have excursions, they have activities, and they have new friends that they can make here at Kids Club or Teens Club, depending on the age, and that lasts all day. So typically after breakfast, all the way till late at night, the kids are taken care of where they can go out with great counselors, have a fun time, and most importantly, meet some new friends from all around the world. Another cool activity that you can do at the island is actually booking an excursion to an entirely different island. That island is called Monterey Island, and that's the location where they shot the movie Castaway Island with Tom Hanks. We highly suggest you going to this island because not only is this a beautiful location, but it's really cool to see where they shot the movie and what special effects they had to do. And so if you want a full review on that island and that excursion exclusively, hit that red subscribe button because that video is coming next. And so there you guys have all the fun activities you can have at Castaway Island Resort in Fiji. Again, if you want more specific information on each of these activities, head over to our Instagram or TikTok where we have that content just for you. And so if you like this video, please consider giving us that big thumbs up. Comment down below if you would ever consider going to Castaway Island. And most importantly, hit that red subscribe button for more travel tips and adventures. And remember, life's an adventure. Who are you going on it with?